but my heart's a stubborn beast. Past the school, the diner, and the old oak on the green, saying so long slowly to every place I've been. 20 years of mornings in a 5-mile square of ground. One more turn, one lap around town. The streetlights are still yawning, and the paper boy rides by. He flips me one for old times with a wink toward the sky. The bakery's exhaling all its cinnamon and dough. Every corner's asking me to stay. I know. One lap around town before I hit the highway east. The truck is packed and heavy, but my heart's a stubborn beast. Past the school, the diner, and the old oak on the green, saying so long slowly to every place I've been. 20 years of mornings in a 5-mile square of ground. One more turn, one lap around town. There's a job out east that's waiting, and a room I've never seen. There's a version of me out there that this town has never been. But a man should count his blessings at the speed of rolling slow. So I'm counting every window as I go. One lap around town before I hit the highway east. The truck is packed and heavy, but my heart's a stubborn beast. Past the school, the diner, and the old oak on the green, saying so long slowly to every place I've been. 20 years of mornings in a 5-mile square of ground. One more turn, one lap around town. I know every pothole like the lines inside my hand. I know which porch is lemonade and which one has a band. I learned to drive on Cemetery Road in Daddy's Ford. Learned everything worth learning, then got bored. Now the leaving's finally real, and it tastes like morning rust. Half of me is diesel, half is dust. So let me take it easy, let me make the long way round. The map can wait until I'm out of town. Rearview's full of rooftops in the early yellow light. The water in my eyes is just the sun. I'm doing fine. One hand on the wheel and one hand waving all the way. This lap could last forever and a day. One lap around town before I hit the highway east. The barbershop are catching morning sun. Old Gus is sweeping yesterday from underneath his thumb. The pole is spinning quiet like it's got nowhere to be. One of those two chairs was meant for me. The talk out there is weather, and the talk out there is truth. A small town keeps its wisdom near the roots. He cut my hair the first time with my mama standing guard. He cut it for my wedding, and he cut it twice as hard. The day we buried Daddy, Gus refused to take my pay. Said some cuts are on the house today. Two chairs outside the barbershop are catching morning sun. Old Gus is sweeping yesterday from underneath his thumb. The pole is spinning quiet like it's got nowhere to be. One of those two chairs was meant for me. The talk out there is weather, and the talk out there is truth. A small town keeps its wisdom near the roots. I pull up to the curbside and he waves me to the seat. Last trim for the road, son, can't have you leaving me unneat. The scissors start their small talk and the morning does the rest. The cape around my neck, a paper vest. Two chairs outside the barbershop are catching morning sun. Old Gus is sweeping yesterday from underneath his thumb. The pole is spinning quiet like it's got nowhere to be. One of those two chairs was meant for me. The talk out there is weather, and the talk out there is truth. A small town keeps its wisdom near the roots. He tells me about the city from a war he can't forget. Says big streets make big lonesome, boy, but don't you go and fret. You carry us like pocket change wherever you may stand. Spend us slowly, son, you understand. Two chairs outside the barbershop are catching morning sun. Old Gus is sweeping yesterday from underneath his thumb. The pole is spinning quiet like it's got nowhere to be. One of those two chairs was meant for me. The talk out there is weather, and the talk out there is truth. A small town keeps its wisdom near the roots. 40 years of haircuts is a friendship with a chair. 40 years of mirrors watching both of us go spare. He never charged for stories, and he never told them wrong. The shop smells like bay rum and getting strong. He brushes off my shoulders like he's brushing off the years. Holds the mirror up, the back looks clear. And what I see behind me isn't hair upon the floor. It's every version of me that came before. He walks me to the sidewalk, shakes my hand with both of his. The grip is thin barbershop are catching the morning sun. Old Gus is sweeping yesterday from underneath his thumb. The pole is spinning quiet like it's got nowhere to be. One of those two chairs was meant for me. The talk out there is weather, and the talk out there is truth. A small town keeps its wisdom near the roots. Keep a chair out in the morning sun. Keep the stories trim. Keep a pole a-turning slow for men who talk with him. When my hair goes gray in cities where no barber knows my name, I'll remember where the clean cuts came.
Waving at the schoolyard from the roll-down window side, where the swing still squeaked the same old song they sang when we were 5. The flag is going up the pole, the bell's about to ring. A whole world in a chain-link square, and I knew everything. The kids out there don't know me, but I waved to them the same. Somebody waved at me once, just this way. Third window on the second floor was mine in '65. Mrs. Calloway's geography I barely left alive. I carved my name inside the desk, I'd bet it's still in place. Some crimes a town forgives with time and grace. Waving at the schoolyard from the roll-down window side, where the swing still squeaked the same old song they sang when we were 5. The flag is going up the pole, the bell's about to ring. A whole world in a chain-link square, and I knew everything. The kids out there don't know me, but I waved to them the same. Somebody waved at me once, just this way. The ball fields where I broke my wrist and where I broke my fear. The hallways where I learned that words can build a man or tear. The gym still smells of varnish, I would swear it from the street. Some memories you carry in your feet. Waving at the schoolyard from the roll-down window side, where the swing still squeaked the same old song they sang when we were 5. The flag is going up the pole, the bell's about to ring. A whole world in a chain-link square, and I knew everything. The kids out there don't know me, but I waved to them the same. Somebody waved at me once, just this way. There's a boy out by the backstop with his cap on sideways wrong, dreaming past the fences like I dreamed my whole life long. Hey kid, the world is bigger and it's smaller than it seems. Take care of who you sit with at 14. Waving at the schoolyard from the roll-down window side, where the swing still squeaked the same old song they sang when we were 5. The flag is going up the pole, the bell's about to ring. A whole world in a chain-link square, and I knew everything. The kids out there don't know me, but I waved to them the same. Somebody waved at me once, just this way. Teachers come and teachers go, the chalk dust settles white. The lessons that remain are not the ones we had to It's how to lose on Friday and come back on Monday whole. It's how a small town builds a decent soul. I owe this brick and blacktop more than I can ever say, so I idle by the fence line one more day. The morning bell is ringing, and it rings right through my chest. Class dismissed, oh boy, go take your test. And he holds his stop sign high. He squints into my windshield, then he grins and lets me by. He hollers, good luck, city boy, the way he always would. I pull away from childhood for good. Waving at the schoolyard from the rolled down window side, where the swings still squeak the same old song they sang when we were 5. The flag is going up the pole, the bell's about to ring. A whole world in a chain link square, and I knew everything. The kids out there don't know me, but I wave to them the same. Somebody waved at me once, just this way. Keep the swings a-squeaking, keep the flag up in the blue. Keep a seat by the window for the dreamers coming through. I'm waving at the schoolyard till it slides out of the glass. Every mile from here is second class. Steam is on the window and the griddle's waking slow. The diner pours the first cup like it has since long ago. Corner booth is waiting with the crack across the sea. One last breakfast on my one-way street. Rosie's at the register, the radio's on low, the hardest door in town to close. I've had 10,000 mornings on this worn-out countertop. 2 eggs over easy and a conversation non-stop. The farmers and the night shift boys, the preacher and the law, all equal at the bottomless coffee drawer. Steam is on the window and the griddle's waking slow. The diner pours the first cup like it has since long ago. The corner booth is waiting with the crack across the sea. One last breakfast on my one-way street. Rosie's at the register, the radio's on low, the hardest door in town to close. The menu hasn't changed since they invented the word special. The pie case is a museum and the pie's a work of gospel. My name's been on a mug here since the winter of the flood. This place has got my order in its blood. Steam is on the window and the griddle's
eyes are set in eggs and smoke. Steam is on the window and the griddle's waking slow. The diner pours the first cup like it has since long ago. Corner booth is waiting with the crack across the sea. One last breakfast on my one-way street. Rosie's at the register, the radio's on low. The hardest door in town to close. I've settled every heartbreak in the vinyl of that booth. I've celebrated ball games and I've argued half the truth. The sugar jar has heard me plan 100 different laughs and watched me stay right here where love survives. The tab is $2.15 and I leave 20 on the tray. Not a tip, more like the rent I never paid. The bell above the door will ring one ordinary ring, and that's the way to leave most everything. I take the last sip standing like a toast nobody sees, to the steam, the smoke, the small talk, and the years I got for free. The window fog has kept my seat from watching me depart. A kindness from the diner's greasy heart. Steam is on the window and the griddle's waking slow. The diner pours the first cup like it has since long ago. Corner booth is waiting with the crack across the seat. One last breakfast on my one-way street. Rosie's at the register, the radio's on low. The hardest door in town to close. Pour another for the next man, keep the griddle singing on. The first cup of the morning holds the town when I am gone. I'll be drinking weaker coffee in some brighter, faster place, and missing every crack in every plate. Down at Founders Park, where the picnic tables lean, there's a note with two initials where the bark has grown between. J plus C the summer we were 17 and sure. Some things stay carved, though nothing else endures. The swings are empty this early, and the dew is on the grass. I stopped the truck to let the summer pass. We were lightning in a bottle, and the bottle was this town. She had plans as big as weather, I just liked her hanging around. We carved it with my pocket knife and swore eternal things. The oak was witness to our promising. Down at Founders Park, where the picnic tables
There's an oak with two initials where the bark is grown between. J plus C the summer we were 17 and sure. Some things stay carved, though nothing else endures. The swings are empty this early, and the dew is on the grass. I stopped the truck to let the summer pass. She left for California on a Greyhound in the rain. I stood there with an umbrella and the better part of pain. She writes me every Christmas, kids and sunshine doing well. Time is kind and stories that we tell. Down at Founders Park, where the picnic tables lean, there's an oak with two initials where the bark is grown between. J plus C the summer we were 17 and sure. Some things stay carved, though nothing else endures. The swings are empty this early, and the dew is on the grass. I stopped the truck to let the summer pass. Walk across the wet grass like a trespasser on years. The carving's high and weathered now, but both the letters clear. The tree grew tall around it, like a heart around a scar, proof of who we thought we were, we are. Down at Founders Park, where the picnic tables lean, there's an oak with two initials where the bark has grown between. J plus C the summer we were 17 and sure. Some things stay carved, though nothing else endures. The swings are empty this early, and the dew is on the grass. I stopped the truck to let the summer pass. I'm not out here grieving, I'm just paying my respects to the boy who did the carving and the life he didn't get. He stayed and I became him, or I stayed and he became. Either way we answer to one name. The oak don't care who's leaving, it'll hold the letters high through 40 more Novembers and July. And if some kid with a pocket knife should add a line below, good luck, kid, that's how the big trees grow. I press my palm against the bark, the way you check a heart. Still beating, still believing, still the same old work of art. I leave the park at walking speed, with one hand out the door, trailing 17 forevermore. Down at Founders Park, where the picnic tables lean, there's an oak with two initials where the bark is grown between. J plus C the summer we were 17 and sure. Some things stay carved, though nothing else endures. The swings are empty this early, and the dew is on the grass. I stopped the
truck to let the summer pass. Grow old tree, grow taller, keep the letters off the ground, keep the summer of the car somewhere green inside the town. I've got miles to make by nightfall and a life to rearrange, but some initials never change. My palm against the bark, the way you to check a heart. Still beating, still believing, still the same old work of art. I leave the park at walking speed, with one hand out the door, trailing 17 forevermore. Down at Founders Park, where the picnic tables lean, there's an oak with two initials, where the bark has grown between. J plus C, the summer we were 17 and short. Some things stay calm.
Halfway over, halfway home, and halfway out of here. The bridge hums below me, where the river runs to sea. Every plank has got a rattle, and they're all in the key of me. The water doesn't hurry, but it's clear. Downstream is the ocean, upstream is the past. A man stands on a bridge and learns to ask. I used to fish right under here, with bread and bended pins. Caught nothing but the sunset and a happy set of shins. Taught me patience that the highway never will. I cut the engine, let the morning still. Halfway over, halfway home, and halfway out of here. The bridge hums below me, where the river runs to sea. Every plank has got a rattle, and they're all in the key of me. The water doesn't hurry, but it's clear. Downstream is the ocean, upstream is the past. A man stands on a bridge and learns to ask, am I running toward a future, or just running from a fence? Is the city really calling, or is quiet too intense? I drop a stone and count it down the way I did at 10. The splash says what it always said back then. Halfway over, halfway home, and halfway out of here. The bridge hums below me, where the river runs to sea. Every plank has got a rattle, and they're all in the key of me. The water doesn't hurry, but it's clear. Downstream is the ocean, upstream is the past. A man stands on a bridge and learns to ask. carves what it has planned.
It's moving and belonging both at once, and there's my sign.
A man can hold his home and cross the line.
Halfway over, halfway home, and halfway out of here. The bridge hums below me where the river runs to sea. Every plank has got a rattle, and they're all in the key of me. The water doesn't hurry,
but it's clear. Downstream is the ocean,
upstream is the past.
a man stands on a bridge and learns to ask.
So thank you, muddy water,
For the answer in the flow,
you can love a place completely
and completely let it go.
The engine catches fire and my heart
Picks up the pace, the rattle of the planks becomes a race.
foot down on the far side
Where the cottonwoods applaud, the morning's running with me, thank the Lord.
Whatever I was scared stayed behind me on the span.
I crossed the bridge, a different kind of man.
Now the road is rolling faster,
And the fence posts blurred a song.
the river's in my mirror,
But the river comes along.
every creek out east is cousin to the one that raised me slow.
I carry running water where I go.
Halfway over, halfway home, and halfway out of here.
The bridge hums below me where the river runs to sea.
Every plank has got a rattle, and they're all in the key of me.
The water doesn't hurry, but it's clear. Downstream is the ocean, upstream is the past. A man stands on a bridge and learns to ask.
Halfway over, halfway home,
Halfway out of here, the bridge hums below me where the river runs to sea.
every plank
Has got a rattle,
and they're all
in the key of me. The water doesn't hurry, but it's clear. Downstream is the ocean, upstream is the past. A man stands on a bridge and learns to ask. I used to fish right under here with bread and bended pins. Caught nothing but the sun. Dust on the pitcher's mound, dew on the outfield grass. The backstop's bent from 30 years, fastballs from the past. The bleachers hold the morning like they held my mama's cheer. Dust on the pitcher's mound, I'm here. Nobody's playing catch yet, but the field is warming up. Somewhere there's a boy in a glove. 7, county final, bottom 9. 2 out and 8 full counts, and the tie and run on line. I threw the pitch my daddy called from row 3 with his eyes. Strike 3 looking, small town paradise. Dust on the pitcher's mound, dew on the outfield grass. The backstop's been from 30 years, the fastballs from the past. The bleachers hold the morning like they held my mama's cheer. Dust on the pitcher's mound down here. Nobody's playing catch yet, but the field is warming up. Somewhere there's a boy in a glove. I walk out to the rubber and I told the worn down plate. The distance to the catcher's box is 60 feet of fate. From here the world was simple, throw it true and throw it hard. Every problem fit inside a yard. Dust on the pitcher's mound, dew on the outfield grass. The backstop's been from 30 years, fastballs from the past. The bleachers hold the morning like they held my mama's cheer. Dust on the pitcher's mound down here. Nobody's playing catch yet, but the field is warming up. Somewhere there's a boy in a glove. The summer that he passed, his rule book had one sentence: run it out and make it last. I ran out every grounder and I'm running out this town. Coach, I hope that counts as touching down. Dust on the pitcher's mound, dew on the outfield grass. The backstop's bent from 30 years of fastballs from the past. The bleachers hold the morning like they held my mama's cheer. Dust on the pitcher's mound, I'm here. Nobody's playing catch yet, but the field is warming up. Somewhere there's a boy in a glove. Like an old man missing teeth. The dugout's carved with nicknames of the legends underneath. Lefty, Moose, and Corny, some the paint can barely spell, but I remember every single ball. You don't outgrow a ball field, you just hand it down the line.
60 feet from home on this old mound.
Check the oil, please. Ernest pumping gas the way his daddy pumped it easy. Windshield gets the squeegee, and the small talk gets the rest. $2 takes you anywhere out west. The bell hose keeps on dinging like the town's on beating heart. Fill her up. That's how the journey starts. Older than the road it's sitting on. Coca-Cola thermometer and one dependable John. He knows every engine's call from 30 paces flat. Diagnosis through his baseball hat. $2 a regular, and check the oil, please. Ernest pumping gas the way his daddy pumped it easy. The windshield gets the squeegee, and the small talk gets the rest. $2 takes you anywhere out west. The bell hose keeps on dinging like the town's on beating heart. Fill her up. That's how the journey starts. He circles round my pickup like a doctor making rounds. Kicks a tire, cocks his ear to catalog the sounds. She'll make it past the mountains if you baby her uphill. Then he tops the tank off past my bill. $2 a regular, and check the oil, please. Ernest pumping gas the way his daddy pumped it easy. Windshield gets the squeegee, and the small talk gets the rest. $2 takes you anywhere out west. The bell hose keeps on dinging like the town's on beating heart. Fill her up. That's how the journey starts. Talk about the weather, 'cause the weather's how we talk. He means I'm gonna miss you when he says them clouds might walk. I mean, you've been like family when I say the price is fair. Men like us leave feelings in the air. $2 a regular, and check the oil, please. Ernie's pumping gas the way his daddy pumped it easy. A windshield gets the squeegee, and the small talk gets the rest. $2 takes you anywhere out west. The bell hose keeps on dinging like the town's on beating hard. Fill her up. That's how the journey starts. A full tank in the morning is a promise and a
pot in reverse. I hand him 3 and tell him that he's welcome to the worst. He pockets it and grins and says you'll do fine in the East. Released by the town's own parish priest. $2 a regular, and check the oil please. Ernest pumping gas the way his daddy pumped it easy. The windshield gets the squeegee, and the small talk gets the rest. $2 takes you anywhere out west. The bell hose keeps on dinging like the town's own beating heart. Fill her up. Now that's how the journey starts. Keep a bell hose dinging, keep a free air free, keep a rag and a diagnosis for the likes of me. Every mile I burn from here is Ernie's gasoline. $2 bought the whole machine.
Church bells count to 9 like they've been counting all along. 9 slow strokes a morning laid across the town like bread, a blessing on the living and the dead. I never was a steady few, but Lord, I know that ring. It's the only clock a town should ever bring. Reverend Hall is sweeping off the steps in shirt and tie. He built that little steeple twice the storm in the July. He waves without a sermon, and that's why the man can preach. Some gospel's better handled out of reach. Over rooftops, over maples, comes the rolling of the sound. The church bells count to 9 like they've been counting all along. 9 slow strokes a morning laid across the town like bread, a blessing on the living and the dead. I never was a steady few, but Lord, I know that ring. It's the only clock a town should ever bring. I got baptized in that basin, got married on that floor, stood a coffin's length from heaven by the double door. Whatever I believe in wears the steeple silhouette. Faith is mostly places you can't forget. Over rooftops, over maples, comes the rolling of the sound. The church bells count to 9 like they've been counting all along. 9 slow strokes a morning laid across the town like bread, a blessing on the living and the dead. I never was a steady few, but Lord, I know that ring. It's the only clock a town should ever bring. Like it's reaching for a 10, like the bell knows someone's leaving and it's tolling for my win. I let it finish talking with my 2 hands on the wheel. Amen is just a word for what you feel. rooftops over maples comes the rolling of the sound. The church bells count to 9 like they've been counting all along. 9 slow strokes of morning laid across the town like bread, a blessing on the living and the dead. I never was a steady pew, but Lord, I know that ring. It's the only clock a town should ever bring. City bells of traffic and 1,000 ringing phones. Nobody counts the morning there, the morning counts alone. But I'll be in some crosswalk when a far-off steeple rings, and I'll stand still like small town minute things. The town taught me the difference between hurry and between haste, between an hour spent and an hour graced. 9 slow strokes went through me like the water through the mill. Whatever moves me, part of me stands still. The Reverend calls out eastward, and I holler back today. He nods like it's a scripture, and he means me on my way. The road's a congregation, son, you'll never ride alone. The bells agree in overtones of home. Over rooftops, over maples comes the rolling of the sound. The church bells count to 9 like they've been counting all along. 9 slow strokes of morning laid across the town like bread, a blessing on the living and the dead. I never was a steady pew, but Lord, I know that ring. It's the only clock a town should ever bring. Ring for weddings, ring for winters, ring for boys who go. Ring across the bean fields where the pickup engine's slow. And when you count to 9 tomorrow, count 1 extra chime for the member of the parish making time. Ticker tape and me to thank. I came to slip out quiet, but the town had other plans. Goodbye is a parade in smaller lands. Word went round the coffee shop that I was rolling east. Somebody called somebody, and somebody's released. Now Delaney's waving from the window of the store with a sign he made for V-Day before. Horns on the main drag, everybody leaning out. Half the town's on Main Street, and the other half's about. Shaving a haircut, honking from the hardware to the bank. One truck take and me to thank. I came to slip out quiet, but the town had other plans. Goodbye is a parade in smaller lands. The fire truck gives a whoop whoop like it's Independence Day. Miss Purdy's dog is barking in a personal display. The boys outside the pool hall raise their sodas to the sun. I honk the horn right back at everyone. Horns on the main drag, everybody leaning out. Half the town's on Main Street and the other half's about. Shaving a haircut, honking from the hardware to the bank. One truck, ticker tape, and me to thank. I came to slip out quiet, but the town had other plans. Goodbye is a parade in smaller lands. Somebody's tied a ribbon to my mirror at the light. Somebody's tucked a casserole beside my case, wrapped tight. There's a note under the wiper, says come back for the fair. Signed everyone, and everyone was there. Horns on the main drag, everybody leaning out. Half the town's on Main Street and the other half's about. Shaving a haircut, honking from the hardware to the bank. A one truck, ticker tape, and me to thank. I came to slip out quiet, but the town had other plans. Goodbye is a parade in smaller lands. You can't buy this on a billboard, you can't rent it in a hall. 100 people honking cause they've known you since the fall. I roll along at walking speed, the truck all dressed in sound. My eyes stay dry on technical ground. The stoplight turns to red and the whole street cheers the wait. Even luck wants one more minute at the gate. Green means go, they're hollering. Green never felt so long. Main Street plays me out like a song. Past the last parking meter, past the 5 and dimes old sign. The honking fades to 2 horns, then to one long friendly line. In the mirror, they're still waving like a field of summer wheat. You can leave a town, but not its street. Horns on the main drag, everybody leaning out. Half the town's on Main Street and the other half's about. Shaving a haircut, honking from the hardware to the bank. A one truck, ticker tape, and me to thank. I came to slip out quiet, but the town had other plans. Goodbye is a parade in smaller lands. Honk at Main Street, honk it till the pigeons all take flight. Give the leaving man a racket he can carry through the night.
Half the town's on Main Street, and the other half's about shaving and a haircut, honking from the hardware to the bank. A one-truck ticker tape and me to thank. I came to slip out quiet, but the town had other plans. Goodbye is a parade.
The on-ramp waits at the edge of town where the last streetlight stands. A curl of gray commitment rising eastward from the sands. Every local legend ends or starts upon that bend. The on-ramp waits like a patient friend. It's been there all my life, just idling in the weeds, waiting on the day a man concedes. I've driven past it daily, 20 years of not today. Groceries and ball games always turning the same way. It never once said nothing, never blinked a single light, but I felt it in my mirror every night. The on-ramp waits at the edge of town where the last streetlight stands. A curl of gray commitment rising eastward from the sands. Every local legend ends or starts upon that bend. The on-ramp waits like a patient friend. It's been there all my life, just idling in the weeds, waiting on the day a man concedes. Tommy took it northbound with a guitar and a curse. Came back rich in stories and considerably worse. Ellen took it eastward and she never did return. Some ramps and bridges, some of them burn. The on-ramp waits at the edge of town where the last streetlight stands.
it's a gate. Patient friend. It's been there all my life, just idling in the weeds, waiting on the day a man conceives. Wait on quiet on ramp for the next uncertain soul. Hold the eastward open till the leaving makes him whole. Does the rest. The pavement tilts to highway, and the engine finds its song. The town slides off my shoulders, where it's written all along. Not gone, just riding lighter, like a hand instead of weight. The on-ramp wasn't waiting, it's a gate. The on-ramp waits at the edge of town, where the last streetlight stands. A curl of gray commitment rising eastward from Shake it up in mile one, the markers flying past. The radio found a station built to last. The glove box has maracas from a border trip in June. So I'm keeping time with every dashboard tune. The town is 1 mile back, and it's riding here with me. Mile one is where a man gets free. Windows down, the wind is loud, the fields are streaming gold. The odometer is rolling like a story getting told. I slap the wheel and whoop once, just to hear how leaving sounds. It sounds like every horn in 20 towns. Shake it up at mile one, the markers flying past. The radio found a station built to last. The glove box has maracas from a border trip in June. So I'm keeping time with every dashboard tune. The town is 1 mile back, and it's riding here with me. Mile one is where a man gets free. There's a casserole beside me, and a ribbon on the glass. A fresh trim from the barber, and a blessing from the past. A full tank up to Ernie's line, a baseball on the seat. A man was never sent off so complete. Shake it up in mile one, the markers flying past. The radio found a station built to last. The glove box has maracas from a border trip in June. So I'm keeping time with every dashboard tune. The town is small town knows the secret of the big. It's all just streets and people and a gig. Shake it up at mile one, the markers flying past. The radio found a station built to last. The glove box has maracas from a border trip in June. So I'm keeping time with every dashboard tune. The town is 1 mile back and it's riding here with me. Mile one is where a man gets free. One lap around town and the lap is finally run. The bridge still hums below me, somewhere back in the morning sun. The horns on the main drag are ringing in my ears. I'll be spending that racket for years. Mile two, mile three, the maracas keep the beat. The whole town's in the shake of keeping sweet. So here's to little places that can fill a big man's chest. I took the lap does all the rest. Someday down the eastward, when they ask me where I'm from, I'll shake these old maracas and I'll tell them, hear that hum. That's a town about a mile wide and about a lifetime deep. Some souvenirs, a rhythm you get to keep. Shake it up in mile one, the markers flying past. The radio found a station built to last. The glove box has maracas from a border trip in June. So I'm keeping time with every dashboard tune. The town is 1 mile back and it's riding here with me. Mile one is where a man gets free. Shake it for the schoolyard, for the diner and the oak, for Gus and Ernie and the Reverend and the Bell's 9 strokes. Mile one rolls to mile 100, still I hear the sound. One lap, one love, one town. Windows down, the wind is loud, the fields are streaming gold. The odometer is rolling like a story getting told. I slap the wheel and look once just to hear how leaving sounds. It sounds like every horn in 20 towns. Shake it up in my